Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Let's just jump right in. Now, apparently, big news coming out of the Amber Heard thing. There's people that are trying to dox one of the people on Twitter, that umbrella guy, I believe his name is, and, and excuse me, and I don't know. Listen to what this woman has to say because she really goes into detail right here. This is a bit of a long video, so I think if we get to a point where it just starts dragging, we'll cut it.
Isn't
Now,
it interesting? Just as I call out the attempts of bullying and harassment on my TikTok page here, I see that the umbrella guy, Tug the umbrella guy, AH's camp is completely trying to take him down. Not only are they trying to defame him by saying a whole bunch of absurd and nasty accusatory things, but they're also trying to get him fired from his job as a therapist. It is completely disgusting that the lengths that Eve Barlow and the Amber Heard camp is going to take Tug the umbrella guy down. Not only are they disclosing his identity, which he specifically didn't want his identity disclosed, hence the reason he had the pseudonym umbrella guy, he had the alias Tug, all of these different things. Now, there's a whole bunch of people on Twitter, the Amber Heard camp, and supporters that are trying to defame him. Now, look at this, right? I just want to make a comparison. All of us Depp supporters, we have our own opinions, we have our things to say and stuff like that. But I believe, especially in my perspective and why I do this as well, is to raise awareness, especially being a deviant SA survivor as well, to raise awareness that these abusers, regardless of their gender, can't just get away with it, and they can't expect to gaslight the whole world. I was actually going to do a post today to kind of demystify the different things. I kind of did one ages ago when the case was still going on about the difference between therapists, clinical psychologists, forensic psychologists, etc., and kind of describe the differences between them, the ethics between them, who you should go to, who you
okay, I think
shouldn't
we'll end
go
it there.
to.
Okay. Well, you heard it. Now, I also, piggybacking off of that, I do have an article, I believe. And where is it? Oh my God, I saw it. I thought I had gotten it. No, I didn't get it. Oh, here it is. Yes, here it is. Excuse me. Sorry. Here it is. From Indie 100. YouTubers set to make 64K a month from videos dragging Amber Heard. See, and this is what happens. You get too big, and eventually they will come after you. Now, people have been telling me, oh, are you worried? I mean, am I worried? Like, the guy is a therapist. He's a successful person. I'm not. I'm not some important person. I'm an asshole sitting here in front of a camera telling the truth. That's what I am. You see, and like I've said before, I can't even make money from my videos the way this guy has. And if that's true, 64K, hey, more power to you, brother. Honestly, dude. Honestly. If you can make that kind of money from these goddamn liars, then do it. Then do it. Let's go on and excuse me, let's go on in this. A popular YouTuber has been slammed allegedly profiting from what? Allegedly, he was. Why are you getting angry? Stop hating. It's just like with Marilyn Manson. He got big with his demon shtick, and now they're hating. Allegedly profiting from the widely publicized Amber Heard Johnny Depp defamation trial, Matthew. So I guess I was thinking about taking his name out, but I guess it's already out there. Matthew Lewis, better known as that umbrella guy online, is famed for his candid, no-filter approach to celebrity gossip. YouTube titles such as Jury Wrecks Amber Heard Wrecks Herself, and Amber Heard Fails Worldwide have garnered tens of thousands of views across the platform, attracting almost 96 million viewers in total. Damn. According to Newsweek, they clarified that the current estimated figure is up to 64.6 a month. Gah! Lewis subtweeted the article along with the tweet, lol, I could probably buy Amber Heard and her simps a dozen times over these days and I wouldn't have to pledge to it. I mean, like I've talked shit and I'll talk shit to these toxic feminists and shit, but I'm not gonna go toe to toe with them. That's stupid. Okay, the way you play this game is the same way that the mainstream media plays this game. You pretend as if they don't even exist. You go about your daily life, you make your videos every day, you pretend these people don't even exist. As long as they're speaking about you, that's all that matters. Don't speak about them. Don't talk about the people that are talking about you. Let them talk about you. That's what you do. So like, God willing that we get to a point where they start talking about me. Hey, that's great. That's great for them. I can give a shit what they're saying, what they're out there saying. It's none of my business what other people say as long as they're talking about me. And bro, if I could give this guy any advice, I would say concentrate on making more videos, concentrate on putting more content down, and don't concentrate on these fucking haters, dude, because that's all they are. They're mad they lost. Okay? They're totally pissed they lost, because these type of people that are living on that side, they don't lose. They do everything, whether it's dirty, whether it's straight up. They don't care. They'll cheat, lie, steal. They'll do everything so they can win. And they didn't win this time. So they're fucking pissed. But that's why, like, when you start hearing articles about you, you don't say, like, oh, well, yeah, these people are coming after me. Then fuck those people, dude. For real, sorry. Then that's all there is to it. Because those people aren't going to not talk if you address them. So there's no point in addressing them. There's no point in giving them heat on your profile, on your channel. Because that all that's going to do is, you know what, and I guess I'm just going to leave it there because we could just keep on going, but I want to get back to this. But now Lewis and his channel have been slammed by Bot Sentinel CEO Christopher Bowsey, claims that he has a financial incentive to keep the Depp v. Heard drama going as long as possible. Who doesn't? What are you talking about? Christopher Bowsey, Bot Sentinel CEO? What the fuck are you talking about, sir? Who doesn't? Who doesn't have a financial incentive to keep the Amber Heard drama going? Because I know she does. You think that Amber Heard doesn't know that she needs to keep herself in the media? Christopher Bowsey, or if that's even how you say it, Bowsey, whatever. Do you think, like, and this is something that always happens with the mainstream media. They get upset that people in the alternative media are starting to make it. That's what it is, because they believe that people should be listening to them. The people in the mainstream media believe that people should be listening to what they say. So when people go and listen to people like me, I mean, and that's because I only have 7,500 subscribers. I'm not worried about them coming after me. I'm too small. I'm a little fish in this giant ass ocean. This guy's making $64K a month, bro. A month. I maybe made $64 in the last 4 months ever since this whole trial, something like that, and like I said, I can't even get the money. Ooh, I could use those $64 for 3 gallons of gas. I could use $64 for 3 gallons. Okay, going on. Bowsey said, this is Matthew. Matthew earns approximately $1 million a year producing low-budget YouTube videos about Amber Heard. Aw, what's wrong, Chris? What's wrong? You mad? You sound mad, bro. What's wrong? You're mad that he's producing low-budget videos and he's making $1 million fucking doing it? Cry more. Cry more, Chris. Cry. About Amber Heard. Imagine earning $80K a month. Look, he does it again. Publishing low-budget ramble fuckery. That's what you call... Hey, it's obviously not, bro. It's obviously not ramble fuckery. It's obviously shit that people want to watch because they don't want to watch the people in the mainstream media. Well... If I was to go into that thought, then we'd have to get political, but I'm going to leave it at, we know which type of people are watching the mainstream media. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to get political. He has a financial incentive to keep the Depp v. Heard drama going as long as possible. And so does ABC. So does TMZ. So does MSNBC. Anybody that's running a story about Amber Heard has an incentive that's financial to keep the story going. What are you talking about, Chris? People would respect you more if you just came out and said, oh, what an asshole, man. He's making all this money, and I don't like that he's making all this money from these videos. Because that's all you're saying, bro. That's literally all you're saying. You're just putting it in more words. And I guess you could say it's elitism. That's all it is, elitism. These people believe that people like me, people like this umbrella guy, people that are on YouTube, they believe that those type of people should not get the viewers that they get. They believe that those are their viewers. Oh, no. Those are our viewers. We're the mainstream media. We're on TV. Oh, no, 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 no. Those people don't belong to you. Those people belong to us. We tell them what to think. We tell them what is real. We tell them the truth. You don't tell nobody the truth, Chris. Well, what is he? What is the CEO of Bot Sentinel? I don't even think that's a media company. I think he's just some rich asshole that's probably mad about Amber Heard. He also took to Twitter with one of Lewis's clips that claimed Amber Heard was attacking his channel. And this is where you messed up, Umbrella Guy. This is where you messed up. You don't talk about what they're doing. You don't give them any air whatsoever because it just feeds the flame. And then they realize that they're getting to you. Bro, we're going about our daily lives. My football coach had a really great saying. This train is going whether you're on it or not. And that's how I've lived my life a lot. That was when I was like 14 years old. My freshman football coach, D-line, Coach Pollett. Love that guy. I don't know what he's doing now, but, freshman year, bro, D-line coach. He told us that. And that still rings true to this day for me. So, like with this guy, this is where he messed up. Heard attacks my channel. Don't say that. Don't even bring them up. Just keep on making videos. Keep on doing what you're doing. It'll make them even madder when you don't acknowledge them. Boozy said, was it Boozy? Bowsy? Boozy bad. Bowsy said, bullies who play the victim annoy me. Oh, okay. So you mean like Amber Heard? Oh, okay, Christopher Boozy. Did you really just say that? Oh my God. See, and this is another one of those. Do you even read these things before you tweet? Do you know who we're talking about? Did you watch the trial? Chris, CEO of, what is it? What crap? Bot Sentinel? What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? Bot Sentinel. Bot Sentinel. Bot Sentinel is a community-funded project, and we have a frustratingly limited budget. If you use Bot Sentinel, okay. It's just some kind of, I don't know. There's a Twitter. Let's see what the Twitter says. Bot Sentinel is a free platform developed to classify and track inauthentic accounts. Oh, so you're the guy that's in charge of figuring out how many bots are on Twitter? Oh, well, let me tell you something, sir. You fucking suck at your job. I'll tell you that right now. Because Twitter is 90% bots. Okay? And this is from someone that's been using it for years and years and years. And I'll tell you, Christopher, you're a fucking horrible CEO. Your company is full of shit, man. Honestly, bro, I can't even believe you're opening your mouth with the way that you guys classify Twitter. Dude, Twitter is 90% fucking bots. There is bots everywhere on there. And you're speaking, bro, and you're fucking speaking, dog. Shut up. That dude has no room to speak. Do your job, Chris. Do your fucking job. And go and show these people and bust out Twitter, okay? And show people how many fucking bots are really on Twitter. That 10%, 15%? No, sir. Bro, there's 90%. 90. Guaranteed. So here we go with this. Bullies who play the victim annoy me. Matthew has a channel dedicated to attacking one woman, but he is begging for help now. See? And that's why you don't do that. Because then they'll be able to use it against you. You don't do that. You don't even acknowledge that they're coming after you. I mean, maybe you say on the show, like, hey, I got some emails and they're talking shit, or they're trying to find questions about me. They ask my family about me. That's all you do. But you don't do this. Because these people want that. They thrive. They thrive off of knowing that they've gotten to you one way or another. That's their deal, bro. That's their deal. That's what they live for. Like the way yesterday when I said I live for that shit of shitting on Evan Rachel Wood fans, this is what they live for. Because now they know when they read that, Heard attacked my channel, you know what they say to themselves? Yeah, you're damn right. Good. And that's what you deserve. Oh, good that Amber Heard is attacking your channel, that umbrella guy. Good. And that's how they are, dude. All those fucking nerds, man. That's all they are. Those woke people, a bunch of fucking nerds, dude. That's all they are. So fucking hilarious. All right, keep on going. Oh, Jesus. Look who's next. Eve Barlow. A friend of hers later backed up Boozy's take. Boozy bad. She called that umbrella guy a so-called YouTube journo. Dude, if you're going to say that, that's actually a compliment. Somebody told me in the comments, they're like, hey, man, you're a really great journalist. I was like, what? Dude, I played football in high school. I'm not no fucking, what is that? What was the club? The one where you do a riding club. There you go, riding club. I mean, I did UIL, but that was just because I like doing UIL. That was fun stuff. But, no, like journalism club, yearbook club, no. You telling someone, oh, you're a so-called YouTube journo. Well, isn't he just a therapist? Good, thank you. You're giving him praise, you dumbass. And claimed he was obsessively posting videos about Amber. Who isn't? What are you talking about? Who isn't? Who still isn't? There's still people that their entire channel is nothing but Amber Heard. That's why I decided to move on to Marilyn Manson. But even I know that Amber Heard and Johnny Depp get the clicks. Why are you people stupid? Like that woman from the Daily Dot. Oh, by the way, the woman from the Daily Dot never got back to me. After I said on my show that I was going to put her emails and my responses on my show, she never got back to me. She never replied. So for all I know, it was a good idea for me to do a public response because she was probably going to put out some bullshit article because I haven't heard from her in probably been, a week and a half, 2 weeks? That's actually kind of sad, to be honest. I was excited about reading it. I wanted to see what they were going to say. But then I literally told her, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to show the emails. I'm going to cover your name and I'm not going to tell people who you are. And I never got a response. Okay. Claiming obsessively posting about her family and friends, including me. Dude, you've been posting about everybody. I mean, I got a video on TikTok. You're telling women that disagree with Amber Heard that they're jealous of her strength and beauty. Excuse me. That's what you think that people are going to forget something like that or what? You think people are going to forget that? Eve Barlow, you asshole. You think you're going to go around telling women, "Oh, you don't like Amber because she's prettier than you and she's stronger than you." Bro, this is the one thing I've never understood. How does this person expect to have other feminists want to be a part of the group? How can you talk to people that way and expect to be a part of a group? Like, that's insane. You're disrespecting your followers. Like, those are the people that support you. They support what, like, that would be like me telling all the, coming out here and telling all the women, oh, I don't fucking care about domestic violence. I don't fucking care about sexual assault. Who gives a fuck about any of that shit? Dude, they're going to hear me say that and they're going to be like, what the fuck is this guy saying? Well, why the fuck would he say that? Why the fuck are you telling people, why are you telling women that if they disagree with Amber Heard, okay, then they're jealous of her strength and beauty? Why are you telling people that? Because they're disagreeing with you, Eve Barlow. And you're one of those people that you have to have them agreeing with you. You can't take it when people disagree. So that's probably why you never have your fucking comments on. And then here's a tweet from her. Were you aware that so-called YouTube journos like that umbrella guy make that much, i.e. 1 million per year, making up bullshit and obsessively posting videos about Amber, her family, and friends, including me? Is this an honest living to you? What the fuck? Did you just try to compare being on YouTube and making $1 million to an honest living? Are you fucking stupid, lady? What the fuck are you talking about? An honest living? You're making it sound like he's dealing meth. You're making it sound like he's putting heroin into kids' arms or some shit. What are you talking about? An honest living? TMZ makes millions off of this shit. What are you talking about? Oh my God. He's about to move on to Evan Rachel Wood, and I'm already there, bro. We're already shitting on her, proving she's a goddamn Nazi. That umbrella guy has since received an influx of support from his subscribers and Twitter fans. He has since had Tug's tits trending across the platform in response to the backlash, and that is the end of that. Hey, bro, I'm sorry, dude, but this is the thing that these people don't realize, like this CEO of that Bot Sentinel and Eve Barlow. Y'all don't get it. When you talk about these people, you send your own followers to them. You see, that's what y'all don't understand. And that's what they don't understand. Why don't they understand it? Because they have their heads up their own asses. That's why. And really, for me, like, I'm kind of glad at this point that I only have 7,500 because I'm not really big enough to probably even be on their radar. But then again, do you think that people like Eve Barlow and people like, Christopher Boozy or whatever his name is, And what's this article's, where's this article from? Let's see. From Indie 100 making an article about this guy. Do you think that people like that want a person like me to get all that attention that this is bringing that guy? Those people aren't stupid. They've probably seen some of my videos. You think that they're going to talk about me? No. They're not fucking dumb. Why would they talk about someone that doesn't fucking care? Okay, you have to have something in order for these people to cancel you. So if you don't have anything, if you don't care what they say, if you don't play their game, then they're not going to fuck with you because they know they're going to, if they were to watch my videos, they'd be like, oh, well, if I say anything about him, then the thousands and thousands of followers I have will go and see his videos. And how many of those people will agree with him? See, because let me tell you one thing. Coming at what we're doing from the angle of evidence and truth, that's how you win. Because we're not here because, look at the next article we're about to do. Okay, we're not here because Johnny Depp is a man. We're not here because Marilyn Manson is a man. I'm about to do a fucking story on Chris Brown right now. Right now. 1 of 13. This is 13 tabs we're going to go through right here. We're revisiting the Chris Brown story. So what? I'm going to shit on Chris Brown now. Is that okay? He's the guy. I wouldn't be doing that if I was some kind of misogynist, real one. Oh, well, you're just trying to do it to cover yourself. Come on, bro. This isn't about that. This is not about that, dude. And really, this right here, this is from 2018. And there's some stuff in here. I was reading it and I was like, whoa, listen to the way they're talking. Dude, this is 4 years old. Okay. So I think what you're going to find is this isn't really woke. It's not really hardcore woke because a person, Chris Brown, who Earl Gibson III, let me see, is that it? By Robin Autry, chair of the sociology department at Wesleyan University. Robin Autry. Okay, well, judging from the spelling, I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but we're gonna just do a little bit of assuming, even though that makes an ass out of you and me. Judging from the name, Robin with a Y. Okay, we're going to guess. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. We're gonna have to cover our ass because you know what people are gonna say. Meh. Okay, Robin. What was the name? Robin Autry. Wesleyan University. Robin Autry is a writer and critical psychologist. See, a woman, a black woman. There you go, right there. You got a picture right there. This is the writer, Robin Kimberly Autry, Wesleyan University faculty. Look, right there. Okay, and I'm going to screenshot it so you can see who this person is. So I want you to see the way that they were talking 4 years ago compared to now. And it's kind of the same, but I was reading and I was like, whoa, hold on. So let's just get into this. Here we go. Because if I was a misogynist, I wouldn't want to talk about a man. Oh, we don't talk about men around here because we're misogynist. Oh, and actually, it's the other way around. Toxic feminists don't talk about what other women do. Why? Because they're women. Y'all are the misandrists. Sorry. So going into this from NBC Opinion, Chris Brown told the world who he was with Rihanna, and we didn't listen. That's from June 22nd, 2018. The story is, excuse me. Okay, well, this is only from 2021. This is a year old. Whoa, June 27th. What day is it? Dude, it's June 24th. This is like almost to the day. All right, then. Never mind. So this is even more interesting. I thought this was 4 years old. Okay, here we go. Singer Chris Brown can't seem to keep his hands to himself. Last week, the artist was accused of violently attacking another woman at his sprawling San Fernando Valley home in Los Angeles. NBC News reported that the LA Police Department is investigating the incident as a possible battery. Brown's attorney did not respond to NBC's request for comment Tuesday. Few could have been surprised by the headlines, but many of us are wondering, how does someone with such a long history of violence toward women continue to evade serious repercussion from both the legal system, the music industry, and his fan base? Now, as far as the legal system, I do believe this goes into it, but as far as the music industry, I mean, I'm not all caught up on pop music because that's what Chris Brown is. He's pop music. I'm not all caught up on pop, but I don't even believe I've heard anything Chris Brown new in a long time. Not that I know of. Okay, so here we go. In the years since this lenient initial sentence, Brown has been tied to a long list of alleged assaults and violent incidents. Brown shot to fame as a teenager. This is his background. Went to double platinum. Shot in families. Blah 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 blah. Don't need to know about it. Okay, here we go. In 2009, when photographs surfaced of the aftermath of a violent altercation with his then girlfriend Rihanna, he was charged with a felony domestic assault, ultimately pleading guilty to 1 count of felony assault in a plea deal. A plea deal. Okay, so that's not men's fault. That's not, the patriarchy's fault. That's a goddamn DA that wanted to get a W on his record or her record. You don't even know. And you don't know unless we can find out who the DA was that gave him the deal, that offered him the deal. Okay, so whoever wants to say, it's the patriarchy's fault that Chris Brown didn't go to jail. No, it's not. He got a fucking plea deal. So don't blame the patriarchy, blame the DA. In a plea deal that avoided jail time in exchange for community service, counseling, a restraining order, and probation, Brown was later accused of violating his restraining order and faking some of his community service. What? And ordered to serve additional hours? Damn, he's got balls. Hey, well, that takes some balls to do that. Yeah, damn. What was it? Violating the restraining order and faking some of the community service. Damn, Chris Brown was like, fuck y'all. In the years since this lenient initial sentence, Brown has been tied to a long... I think we read that already, right? Yeah. Brown has been tied to a long list of assaults in addition to multiple alleged attacks on fans, staff, and other musicians, including Frank Ocean in 2017. His girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, was granted a restraining order against him, citing physical violence. I've never even heard of that. I've never heard of him getting another restraining order. The last thing I heard of this guy doing was Rihanna. You see, and this is the kind of stuff. So if that's the case, why don't you talk to the mainstream media? Why doesn't the mainstream media cover this guy? Because this is NBC. See, so why don't they talk about him more? Why don't y'all bring him up when you're talking about an abusive husband or an abusive boyfriend? His ex-girlfriend Tran, restraining order against him, citing physical violence during their relationship and menacing behavior after their split, including threatening to kill her. Okay, now, you just heard for the last however long it's been that we've been reading this, right? All those things, all of them. Now, what do you judge from that? How many things does that have to be before you're going to say to yourself, oh yeah, he's a wife beater? Bro, all it takes is the Rihanna thing. But my point is, you have these two guys, Johnny Depp and Marilyn Manson. And where are all these stories for them? Because yeah, Johnny Depp is literally going to court for some asshole that was on the set of that City of Lies movie. Yeah, he's going to court for that, but we've already established it sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. Okay, so Johnny Depp probably hit him in the ribs and he was like, oh, get away from me. And the guy was like, oh, you put your hands on me. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna get some money. Cha-ching. That's all it was for that. See, but where are these? I mean, let's go back and look at this. Let's see. Photograph service pleaded guilty to one count of felony assault, violating his restraining order, and faking community service. That faking one, that's just kind of funny because he just said fuck you. And then let's see, a long list of assaults, violent incidents, fans and staff. Dude, is this guy just an angry dude? Hey, if that dude's an angry dude, something like that, if you were to put that kind of background on a normal person, they'd be in prison like for a third offense or some shit. So really, who are y'all supposed to blame? Are you supposed to blame him? Are you supposed to blame the system? Are you supposed to blame his lawyers? Who are you supposed to blame? Oh, I forgot. The patriarchy. Trying to restraining order kill her. 2 years later, he and members of his entourage were detained in Paris after being accused of aggravated rape and drug possession. Brown denied all the allegations and was released, but subsequently skipped a meeting with French investigators. His lawyer said the date was inconvenient for Brown, but that he wished to find a new date. How does someone with multiple alleged violent assaults against intimate partners and strangers alike, including rap? Okay. continue to be widely celebrated by fans and other artists. Yeah, exactly. And we're not going to sit here and pretend like he doesn't have female fans. So whose fault is that? Toxic feminist? Whose fault is that? Is it man's fault that he's doing what he's doing? Is it the man's fault? The patriarchy? The man. Oh, it's the man's fault. Because it kind of sounds like originally it's the court, or it sounds like a DA wanted to get a W. Oh, yeah, we're going to get Chris Brown on a plea deal? Oh, hell yeah. That's going to look good on my record. I'm going to be able to go up, and I'm going to be able to go from DA, and now I'm going to run for governor. Some shit like that. That's how those people are in the legal system, man. They only care about W's. That's it. They only care about getting W's on their record. They don't want a loss. They don't do that shit. Going Sentinel celebrated by fans on the thing. His last album, Indigo, included collaborations with Lil Wayne, Tyga, Her, and became his third #1 album on the Billboard charts. See, Indigo. I've never even heard of that album. But then again, I haven't been in pop music. I've been doing a lot of EDM. That's where I am. On the one hand, like other rich, powerful people, notice, see, this is what I was talking about. This is only last year. You notice what she didn't say. This is a woman writing. What she didn't say. Why didn't she say it? On the one hand, like other rich and powerful people, why didn't she say men? Oh, rich and powerful men. Oh, those men that are at the top. Oh, the patriarchy. Oh, the patriarchy. Okay. On the one hand, like other rich and powerful people, Brown benefits from expensive legal representation, see, a crisis management team and influential allies. But a celebrity is a particular type of rich and powerful person. And while, see, again, rich and powerful person, see, you notice how this person is going the rich-poor angle, not the man-woman angle. See, because let me tell you one thing. If you think you're going to sit there on your phone looking at me and we're not going to be able to say to one another, hey, bro, those rich people, they get away with a lot of shit. If you think that we can't sit here and say that to each other, come on. Come on, dude. Rich people get away with whatever the fuck they want, man. And it's sad to say, but it's just the truth. And you know what we do on this channel? We're all about no bullshit. And that's no bullshit, man. That's no bullshit. Rich people get away with a lot of shit. But a celebrity is a particularly like powerful person. And while there is a thirst to see the rich and famous punished for their crimes, not all celebrities are treated equally. This seems especially true for the music business, which has arguably lagged behind Hollywood and other entertainment industry in terms of #MeToo accountability. I don't think Me Too was ever associated with music. Right? Never. I've never heard of music going for Me Too. Never once. This may be because of powerful economic incentives protecting the status quo, coupled with the conflicting interests across record labels, streaming services, show promoters, merchandisers, artists, and fans. Change is coming, but thus far, Chris Brown's career hasn't suffered much. Now, what does that sound like? That sounds like an intricate way to explain, oh, well, he's making a lot of money for people. And who's the one that said that? Evan Rachel Wood said that about Marilyn Manson. Well, he's making these people at the top millions. So that's why they're covering for him. Well, you just heard it again right there. So does that mean they're doing the same for Chris Brown? Or could it mean that Chris Brown actually did something? He's actually done something before. So the police got him for it. And Marilyn Manson hasn't fucking done anything. And the police have even looked into it and they don't get him for it. So which is it? Which is it? Because we'll read it again. Let's read it again. This seems especially true for the music business, which has arguably lagged behind Hollywood and other entertainment industries in terms of #MeToo accountability. This may be because of powerful economic incentives, making millions for people at the top. Okay, we're going to do the relating. Powerful economic incentives protecting the status quo. You notice how there's not saying protecting men. See, all you have to do is change out some of these terms, and you got Amber Heard on one, Evan Rachel on one, and then this woman on the other. Status quo, coupled with a conflicting interest across record labels, streaming services, show promoters, merchandisers, artists, and fans. Right? It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. But why did this guy go down and go to prison and Marilyn Manson hasn't? Change is coming, but thus far Chris Brown's career hasn't suffered much. And in this era of alleged cancel culture hysteria, Brown has gone relatively unscathed, despite some setbacks securing visas, to perform internationally and some cancellations in the immediate wake of his attack on Rihanna. See, that's not our fault either. Like, if he attacked Rihanna, why didn't they dump his ass from everything? So are you going to blame men for that? You're going to blame men? Who is that men's fault? Is that the patriarchy? Oh, the patriarchy. Well, you just heard it. He never got dropped from any of his shit the way that Johnny Depp got dropped from Disney, the way that Marilyn Manson got dropped from his record labels. So what's the difference here? See, you can't blame men. Men. God. I think that there's people out there that it's true. Yes, I do agree with those women to a certain extent. There are people out there that they'll say, hey, yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He's making us a lot of money. Yeah, but we're not saying that with these two dudes. Okay? We're not saying that with them. He wasn't dropped from his label. He's been nominated for multiple Grammys, winning one in 12. He's collaborated with major female artists like Nicki Minaj, Brandy, and even Rihanna after the attack. Well, there you go. If it was so bad and everything was so horrible from him and he's such a horrible person, why are they still working with him? You're gonna ask Nicki Minaj that? Are you gonna ask Brandy that? You're gonna ask Rihanna why she still worked with him? Oh, because he sells records. Because he sells records. That's probably what they're gonna say. Because they care about money too. Money. He's also moved into acting, including a stint on Blackish alongside Tracy Ellis Ross. Yeah, I remember from that other movie, that dancing movie, right? What was it? Step Up? No. What was that movie called? Dancing movie with Chris Brown. Step It Up? Battle of the Year. That's not the one. Stomp the Yard. There we go. Stomp the Yard. It's called Stomp the Yard. Yeah, and I'll never forget that Stomp the Yard movie. You want me to tell you why? Because I remember when that movie came out, I was actually pretty excited because Chris Brown was going to be in it. I was like, oh, damn, Chris Brown's going to act. That's going to be badass. And then you watch the fucking movie, and they killed off Chris Brown in like the first 5 minutes. And I was like, oh, I remember when he fucking died, I was like, what the fuck? Did they just kill the guy that they had on the movie poster? What is happening? Okay, so going back to this. Let's see. It seems especially true in the music business in the era's unscathed, Blackish. Okay. Tracy Ellis Ross. Some say he's actually benefited from his bad boy image by branding it as another product for sale. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Is that the patriarchy's fault? That they're still buying his shit? Is that whose fault is that? You see, and this is the thing about Chris Brown. I'm not bringing up Chris Brown to shit on Chris Brown. I mean, the guy is doing what he's doing. He's making his money. He's doing what he's got to do to make some fucking cash. If he's getting used as well by the other people because he's a cash cow, is that the patriarchy's fault? Maybe y'all are trying to cancel the wrong people. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe you're trying to cancel men and you need to be canceling people that sell shit. Well, I guess that would be capitalism, and that's... We're definitely not going to go into capitalism on this goddamn channel. There's a gendered element to this branding. Being a tough-talking, talented male celebrity with armies of female fans makes a difference. Really? You really want to go there with me? Really? Okay. So what about Cardi B? Cardi B literally drugged and robbed men. Literally. And nothing happened to her. Well, but she has armies of female fans. What about that? There's a gendered element to it. Bro, could you imagine if a male artist was confirmed having drugged and robbed women? Could you imagine? But yet they're trying to talk here about this guy. And then you have rappers like Cardi B out there that literally admitted to it, and then they made a fucking movie about her. Jeez. You're going to try and say that to me? Armies of female fans makes a difference. Obviously it does. Obviously. Doesn't it? We might ask ourselves, why would women in particular continue to support a serial abuser? Really, we should ask ourselves that. Not just vibing his music, but defending him like family. Roxane Gay wrote in 2012 that the young women who still love Brown are products of a society that normalizes violence against women. Yeah, because it's not because they want to suck his wang, right? Not because they want to ride him till the sun comes up, right? Not because they want to have sex with him. It has nothing to do with that. That they think is gorgeous, that he's hot or some shit. God, give me a break, bro. Give me a fucking break. Why don't you know what the problem is? Maybe if y'all said, oh, a lot of his female fans that want to fuck him, they still support him. Maybe if you said that, people would actually take you seriously. You don't have to say that. Oh, a society that normalizes violence against women. How? How? Dude, you can't even have a movie anymore where a woman gets hit or something. You can't even have a TV show, but yet you have it all. And I'm not saying that there should be. That's horrible. Nobody should see that shit, you know. But you can't even do anything. You can't even, like me. Like I'm a horrible bad guy because I just talk, and I'm talking to Evan Rachel Wood and Amber Heard. Dude, you're trying to tell me a society that normalizes violence against women? Bro, we've normalized the man being a fucking joke for like the last 20 years. Give me a break, bro. Oh my God. They may think being roughed up is a fair exchange for proximity to someone they find physically and financially attractive. Hey, at least she admitted it. At least she admitted it. You could have said it in better words. Just say it. His female fans want to fuck him, so they support him. That's it. And it's true that patriarchy. Oh, let's read that again. I didn't have that on my bingo card. And it's true that patriarchy has no gender. What? Womp, 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 womp. What? And it's true that patriarchy has no gender. Oh, that's going to hurt some people. That's going to hurt some people. As Bell Hooks stated to explain how women invest in systems that oppress them. When it comes to music, this isn't a new conversation. In 2004, during his Never Scared comedy tour, a comedy special on HBO, Chris Rock joked about women loving the most misogynistic rap that he himself had trouble defending. It's easy to fall into a debate about the substance and style of lyrics, but I'm more interested in our attachment to the artists themselves, or who we think they are. No, I don't think it's anything like that. I think they just want to fuck him, so they want to support him. It's not that hard. It's not deep, bro. It's just carnal. They want to fuck him. They want to get with him, so they support him. That's it. Some fans get so invested in their projections that they do more than fantasize. Brown's hardcore followers call themselves Team Breezy. In addition to fawning over his music, they track him and one another across social media, defend him tirelessly, and threaten his critics. This sort of mega fandom or stan culture thrives on social media, where fans feel as if they have greater access to and eventually intimacy with their favorite celebrities. Okay, well, as far as it goes for stan culture, don't go there with me about patriarchy, because come on, Lady Gaga stans, Beyonce stans, who else? BTS stans. Like, basically the whole idea of stans is so toxic, dude. If you say the wrong thing about whoever they stand for, they will shit on you, and they don't care. They're all of them will shit on you for no reason, just because you criticized the person that they're in love with. And the internet blurs real friends, virtual friends, and fake friends. This in turn can undermine efforts to hold certain celebrities accountable for abusive behavior. Really? Oh, really? Certain celebrities accountable for abusive behavior? Oh yeah, we just went through a fucking 6-week trial. I know all what you're talking about. And too many celebrities still circle the wagons for their peers. Oh yeah, do they? Really? Yeah, we just went through a 6-week trial. I know all of what you're talking about. Their peers, and they have worked with or hope to work with in the future. In 2018, when Spotify announced it would remove music from R. Kelly and Triple Extension, artists like Kendrick Lamar threatened to pull their music unless the streaming service reconsidered. Lamar said the rule unfairly targeted artists of color. Okay, fine. Despite being praised by women's advocacy groups like Ultraviolent, which urged that Chris Brown also be added to the ban list, Spotify did reverse its policy. While the initial guidelines with Apple and Pandora were also encouraged to adopt, raised difficult questions about what constitutes hate content. Dude, what constitutes hate content is just people when they're out there in the world and they say, oh, I don't like that. That's hate. That's hate content. It doesn't matter that it's actually... Dude, there were some people yesterday, they were defending Evan Rachel Wood in the goddamn Hitler mustache. That's what they were doing. They didn't call that hate content. So The phrase hate content is so malleable now. It's basically what a person doesn't like. There's no such thing anymore. Because you remember how Nazism and Hitler used to be hate, like that was considered hate content? Dude, now that's not even it. There's people literally, they will defend the person they support, even if they have a Hitler mustache. That's where we are. The backlash illustrates the difficulty for holding musicians accountable. We also can't discount the discomfort many of us feel after going, what? What? We also can't discount the discomfort many of us feel going after a black man, rich or not, and calling for his arrest, incarceration, or even cancellation. Black men already face harsher sentences and overrepresented in prison, and plenty of white musicians like Marilyn Manson. Oh, wow, I didn't even know this mentioned Marilyn Manson. Plenty of white musicians like Marilyn Manson have been as allegedly reckless and predatory as Chris Brown. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm on the right track. I didn't even know that she mentioned Marilyn Manson in this. Wow. I mean, we were saying, I don't know. I don't think we can put Marilyn Manson in the sphere with, nowhere near Chris Brown. No, dude. No, not especially when this is what we're doing. Wow, I can't believe this ties in this well. That's interesting. No, Chris Brown literally has photos. He beat Rihanna's ass. We can all establish that, and he's obviously done more. Okay, you're not gonna try and get Marilyn Manson to there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. That has nothing to do with black or white. No, we're not gonna play that black or white game. Will I agree with the rest of what she said? Sure. Yeah, of course. We know that because it's statistics. It's just that's real. That's a real thing. But as far as black and white, because Marilyn Manson's white, no, it has nothing to do with anything. Like, I understand what she's saying and where she's coming from with the rest of it, where about black men in prison and all that. I understand that. I totally understand that, and that's real. That's statistical, what she's saying. But as far as plenty of white musicians like Marilyn Manson, come on, man, you could have picked anybody else. There's plenty of people you can go from that. I don't know. Sorry. These are fair concerns, but we ought not use legitimate concerns about the over-incarceration of black men to excuse the real abusers in our midst that might not even be men. Okay, she said over-incarceration of black men to excuse the real abusers. And who are they? Who are the real abusers? Who are the real abusers? Probably not even black men, bro. Okay, and really, these are two white women. White women. And bringing up other celebrities that also need canceling or arrest do not detract from Brown's misdeeds. Of course they don't. But they're all equal. Like everything. And this is the problem that I have. It's not like I'm talking about Marilyn Manson and then Chris Brown as if Chris Brown hasn't done that. It makes it better for Marilyn Manson. No, I'm just saying. I think it's very simple to see now. With Marilyn Manson, everything was consensual that they did with him. With Chris Brown, he beat Rihanna's ass. Fuck. And bringing up other celebrities do not detract from Brown's misdeeds. The hashtag MeToo movement is not a zero-sum game. I was recently the victim of an act of violence by a man after a party. I was shot twice as I walked away from him, wrote rapper Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, this is the one about Meg Thee Stallion. In 2020, detailing how hard it can be for black women's stories and problems to be legitimized, Canadian rapper Tory Lanez, he's Canadian? I didn't know that, was charged in the shooting last summer, but it is Stallion who has faced regular ridicule, suspicion, and trivialization. Her celebrity does not shield her from the expectation that women be silent about their emotional and physical abuse. In 2017, singer Chrisette Michelle's career nosedived after she performed at Donald Trump. Okay, I don't fucking care about Trump. Her performance for raping, more of a betrayal than later raping attack. I don't fucking care about Trump. Why do you have to bring Trump? Why do these people have to talk about political figures? I don't fucking care about Trump. I don't care about Biden. I don't care about any of those fucking morons. Okay, well, you read it. So let's go back and let's get the meat right here. Here's the meat. He was charged with a felony. This is in Rihanna's case. He was charged with a felony domestic assault, ultimately pleading guilty to one count of felony assault in a plea deal that avoided jail time in exchange for community service, counseling, a restraining order, and probation. So when toxic women, want to say about the patriarchy, Now you're looking, literally looking at someone that beat a woman and they got away with it. And it's not the patriarchy's fault. It's the fucking DA's fault. So don't blame men. Go blame the goddamn DA that wanted to get a W. Okay? Go blame them. So we're going to end it with this. I found this morning. And I like this. Look at this. I like this. Lizzo shares new underwear pictures on Instagram. Really? Really? Let's check this out. Love me, Lizzo. I love me a big girl. Just one day after knocking it out of the park with her dedicated Juneteenth dress, Lizzo has gone and made headlines again with yet another incredible Instagram post. In contrast to the polished photo shoot shared earlier this week, Lizzo just went and grammed, right, a much more stripped back look, literally, on the grid. In her latest post, the artist is sporting nothing but underwear, and the pics are everything. The pics in question, taken in what appears to be her bedroom and hotel room, note the four-poster, poking in the shot, whatever, show Lizzo standing tall with one hand on her hip as for her outfit. She skipped clothes entirely. Instead, sporting a killer gray underwear set consisting of a bralette, I don't even know what that is, with cutout detailing the middle and matching pair of high-waisted briefs. Now, Lizzo is no stranger to a statement cutout piece, with the singer previously arriving at the airport repping a pair of leggings with a full bomb cutout. Damn, really? I want to see that. So in the latest look, it's totally on brand for the artist. The pics captioned "New background unlocked" were just a whole vibe. I don't know what that means. Check them out for yourself. Let's see. She looks like she's lost weight though, right? She does. And she looks good. I love me a big girl. Look at that right there. I'll give her a first class ticket to the town of Pound. That's what I'll do right there. I'll tell you that right now. Looks good. Nice. I like that. She looks good. She does look good. She looks damn good. Love that. Amazing, right? As for hair and beauty, Lizzo's sporting minimal makeup and killer braids with her face framed with styled baby hairs. Model Tess Holliday is a huge fan of the post, commenting wow and like agreed. Who's Tess Holliday? Oh, that's that other big girl, right? She's huge. Oh, dude, sorry. I'm sorry. I think there's been this kind of like misconception with guys like me, like that we come out here and talk about women. Like there's been people, oh, you only like models, don't you? I mean, yeah, I guess. Who doesn't? You know, but I love me a big girl. I love me a big girl. Damn. First class ticket. You can give her a first class ticket to Pound Town right there. Oh, yeah. Love that. And bro, like that's not even big. I've been with girls way bigger than that. She looks like she's lost weight. She does. Hold on, let me go back and look at that. She looks like she's lost a lot of weight. She looks good. She looks like she's lost about 30 pounds since that other time. Wasn't there a time when she was like at the LA Lakers game, right? When she had her ass out or something? And she was a lot bigger, right? Hey, all I'm going to tell you, Lizzo, don't lose too much weight because your fans are going to be mad. We already know about that. Whenever people lose weight, whenever celebrities lose weight, their fans get really mad. But she looks damn good. First class ticket, Pound Town. So I think that's going to be about it, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be about it. We do have a lightning round, but we'll go ahead and save that. It's Friday anyway. I think that should be about it. So, yeah, look, we're going to end it with this. The Chris Brown thing, I think it just kind of proves, like, it's not men's fault. It's not dude's fault. It's not anybody's fault. Well, like I said, it's the DA's fault. That's who it is. If you're mad about Chris Brown not getting justice for Rihanna, then, tell the DA that. And actually go ask Rihanna, why did you do more music with him after he did that to you? See, and that's the thing. It's money. Money is more important than that. But as far as we're talking about Manson, still to this day, I haven't seen any evidence that makes me change my mind from these women that were with Marilyn Manson wanted everything that happened. Whether it was vanilla sex or whether it was hardcore sex, I think they were all in love with him. And some way or another, they broke up. And all that happened is these two women, Ilma Gore and Evan Rachel Wood, came up with a scheme. And they called all these exes and they told them what's up. And that's it. That's what I'm thinking right now. Because I haven't seen any evidence to suspect otherwise. That's why. So we're just going to go ahead and end it there. Dude, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I do feel like that, but it's just because there's a lightning round, but I don't have any time to do it. So we are going to leave it there. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. We will catch you next time.